Okay, good morning. I came to do this response video because I was in ZX's clouds. He was trying so desperately to, twist the story as he always does. See, ZX, once again, you got the story wrong. I don't have to lie on Dr. Ellen Joe about being a lipstick lesbian. She is. I've already said that the young lady who was her lover was my roommate. That's not a lie. It's a matter of public records. Whether you'll be able to get hold of them records, I don't know. Because you're not Catherine. So, yeah, it's not a Catherine. See, when I say it, and you can go look it up. But then again, in order for you to look that up, see, I know where to go get those records. Since you're not Catherine, I guess you won't be getting those records because yeah, those, unlike all those other records, you won't be, if you pull that address up, you're not gonna find, you're not, oh, you're not. I can tell you where it was at though. It was right there at 155 East Godfrey Avenue. Otherwise known as Front Godfrey. See, you're not going to find it, although you know me. First and foremost, the name of the apartment complex, it has changed. So yeah, although you could have went back if I were there and you might have could have found it, but the same people don't even know the apartment complex anymore. So then the only way for you to find that out is if I myself release that to you. Now, there is someone who he comes right to my mind. And listen, sometimes when I go places and I meet people, I don't always, I remember their name, while I need to be in front of them. But sometimes if 10, 15, 20 years later pass, I don't. But this man comes to my mind. No, I'm not going to call his name. And he could give a reference to the fact that he was there. Of course he was. If he's still alive, I don't know because I've not seen him in a while. And, so it's quite a few people. Mhm. They come right to my mind. About four of them, actually. See, DX, one of the reasons why I am being so open about my life is because most of my stuff is recorded somewhere. Either I can have access to it or it's downtown somewhere. So then I don't have a reason to lie because people can look my name up and they can see it. So then there's no reason for me to lie. I gave a list of all the addresses where I live. See, the reason why I did that is because recovery houses used to allow homeless people to live with them if they would pay their rent. So I wouldn't care about somebody else being on drugs because that's not my struggle. It wasn't. It ain't gonna never be. I don't like at 51 any drug tests you put in front of me. I could pass. I just was in a hospital a couple of weeks ago, and they first of all before I got operated on, they tested me, and every day, not once a week, every single day while I was in the hospital. They check my blood, sir. I'm not calling you out of your name right now because you speak of things of which you don't know. Recovery houses are governed, or however you would like to say it, by the city, and they used to be flexible and let homeless people just come and chill with them. Of course they did. So when you speak of these things about me, you're loud, you're strong, and you're wrong. So I listened to what you had to say. But I had to come back because when I said Dr. Ellinger was a lipstick lesbian in her room, yeah, I know her room, Rondilla, because Rondilla came in the house where I was living. The staff put Rondilla right on over there. And me and Rhonda was over there, uh, I used to do Rhonda's hair and stuff before Rhonda had cut her hair because it was real long, all the way down her back and stuff. And I would help her roll up her hair and stuff like that. I did. And then they brought Rondell over there, and Rondell looked like a boy. I ain't clowning on Rondell. I'm just telling you that when she came, we just stood there with our mouths open and stuff. Like, okay, that's it. Wasn't no funny. Nobody wasn't making fun of Rondell. We just was shocked and all because yeah, but we saw right there and was like, oh, okay. And then she started talking and we started talking. Ain't nobody make fun of Ryan there. We sit down and eat together. Ain't nobody make no fun of Ryan there. So I don't mind talking about that. But when I hear you give out facts of my life and they all twisted up because you think you know, I don't mind talking about Ryan there. Yeah, see when people be saying that I'm no, I'm not. I used to live with a trans. Her name was Rondia, for real, before people ever even started coming out here with that term. Rondia had a son. So when people say, no, I ain't got nothing against somebody that believes something different, it's just that I'm straight and so was Rhonda. Right. So see, yeah, when people say stuff about me, go back and fact check. I can fact check my own life. I don't need nobody to make lives about me and they're not accurate. Like I said, staff brought Rondia to the door, brought her over and said, "This is Rondia. She's going to be living with y'all." That's how that went. So it wasn't no cat. Yeah, that was a legitimate place. I ain't giving you. I'm not doing your homework for you, ZX. The organization it is still around, strong, 40 plus years and all that. There, the founder now he has retired. Nonetheless, about him retiring, ZX. You really think that you know my story. And the truth of the matter is, I'm just content for you. I'm just content for you. Don't have nothing else to talk about. You was saying stuff about me wasn't true. I was in your house, not the whole time, but I know my name right now is bringing your little coin, baby. Your AdSense check gonna add up. That's wonderful. See, that's why I'm on here. But I'm trying to get me one of them good AdSense checks like you get ready to get on the 21st of August. Cause probably won't be the 21st of this month, babe. Cause you've been doing a lot of content. It might actually be in August. You know, you might get a nice one for July. Cause y'all know y'all get ready to get one in July. But August, I know you're counting on getting a nice ass, and I'm counting on getting one too. That's why I'm trying to get my watch hours up. See, right. If y'all gonna make, if I'm content. Y'all gonna make money off me, then I'm gonna make money off myself. I got that much common sense not to let y'all keep on making live after live like y'all running a marathon, running back and forth. You and Jay Wilson. I even saw Miss Cruz. I didn't really care about Miss Cruz and what she had to say. And the reason why I didn't care about Miss Cruz is because first of all, she was the main one talking about I was wrong. So I don't care about what and Miss Cruz had to say. See, I let you all think that my story was convoluted. I let you all think that I don't have facts, proofs, and receipts. And what I did for y'all was I waited for the appropriate time to drop it on my own channel. See how that works? I ain't had to drop it on nobody else's channel, page, whatever. Not Miss Cruiser, not Jay Wilson, no. See, they already got their AdSense approval. I ain't got mine yet. So they make sense to no drop no receipts on Jay Wilson panel with his selfish self or Miss Cruz. I ain't got nothing against Miss Cruz. I'm just saying I thought it would have been better to drop it over here since I'm trying to get my watch hours. Now, the other day I gave y'all a 6 hour live. That won't be happening today. I won't be giving y'all no 6 hour live. Hold on. That's not going to happen today. It probably won't even be a whole hour today because I have to go do some things, and I really don't want to go outside. And I don't want to go outside because I'm lazy and don't feel like walking. That's not it. I just really don't feel like going outside today. But I will force myself to go outside. Yeah, I'm still not uh, going to exercise because, as I was told the other day, I will not be able to exercise until the end of August. So the little exercise that I'm going to get today is going to be the walking. Mm. I was listening to Papa Smurf, aka grown folks who think he a silver fox. ZX, you a lot of things, babe, but you is not no silver fox. See, there is a group called the Silver Fox over there. And think, baby, you is not no. I wish you would stop using that name. Cause them silver foxes have some class. Baby, you ain't got no class. I really wish that you would stop saying you the silver fox. Baby, you ain't no silver fox. You wouldn't be a silver fox if I put that title on you around you with a cape that said it. You is not no silver fox because those silver fox men over there, they got some class and some demure, and they looks like they know how to treat the ladies. Sir, you call women suckers. You call them all types of hoes and stuff. Sir, you sound like a pimp. You ain't no silver fox. Don't know sir. You is not no dang on silver fox. You don't know how to treat no lady. You don't hold no car doors for no lady. You don't know how to take out. If you do take out, I bet you she got to pay for the meal. And the lady who you was talking about, Mary, you must was gonna get something out of that. Cause yes, we already know that when you have a woman around, you see. Unlike my son's daddy, see my oldest son's father was a tall, dark, handsome man. CZX ain't nothing handsome about you. Uh, my son's father, the women, and they did for real. They used to buy my son's father's cars and ZX, you don't look like Grenada. If you want me to post a picture of my son's, sir, you are not even in the same ballpark range. I don't know why you would think that a woman would do what? See, you would have to steal something from a woman because you're not that handsome. Sir, I don't know what you see when you look in the mirror. I know what I see. And you rough with the women. You're not only not handsome, you got the nerve to talk rough to the woman like a pimp. You sound like you would give a backhand smack. Yeah, you sound like a pimp. An old pimp at that. And you're proving it by the fact that you keep on putting my names and titles, talk about the Reverend, his wife. I'm Catherine. I'm supposed to tell my own story. It's called autobiography. Anything that you say will be a biography. In case you haven't heard, I have to school you a little bit. An autobiography trumps a biography because all the facts, not some of the facts that I give, are going to be 100% accurate, while the facts that you give are not. Because the last time I checked, you don't have access to all 51 years of my life. You only know what I told you all. You don't have the full story. I ain't told all of my story on this here internet. Silver wants to be fox. Ain't gonna never be a silver fox. Ain't got no money to be a silver fox. I ain't never meet none of them silver foxes, but they don't look broke. Sir, you a broke joke. Sir, you live in a house right now that you stole. Sir, don't you be lining up at that church down there on Wadsworth Avenue to get some of that good food? You know what I'm talking about. Don't you line up when they get their food out on Thursdays? I don't know if you drive through Enoch when they give their food, but well, you ain't got no car, so I don't know if you go to Enoch and get none of their food, but they give out food over there. Let me help you out. Over there on Wadsworth Avenue, right there. I think it's Pickering Street. I ain't too sure. It's a church right there. And you'll see some people with some shopping carts. Take your hungry self over there and get some food. See, stop trying to use me to get one of them AdSense checks. They give out food, sir. You ain't got to keep using me so you can get a check. Go ahead over there and get some of that food that they give out at that church on Thursdays. That's one of the places. Yeah, Enoch do give out food. I ain't telling you days that my former pastor actually, it ain't even no secret. But since I ain't talk about him to you, then I ain't telling you what days he give out food because he always said when he live. So I ain't telling you. Go do your own research. But it's another church around there on Lincoln Drive, and they give out food on Tuesdays. I used to live around the corner from there, so I know. They give out food on Tuesdays around 11 o'clock. I don't remember the name of the church, but they right there. I used to live on Emlyn Street. The church is right around the corner from where I used to live at. Take your hungry, wanting to get some food stuff over here and stop digging your own cash app, sir. Ain't nobody sending you no money. Your cash app is on a timer. Please don't make me read you this early in the morning. See, I'm trying to behave. You know, I'm trying. It's hard. Leo season is upon us. I'm trying to behave, but you keep on playing, sir, and I'm going to drag you for the facts of your life, sir. See, I ain't called your government name. See, folks don't know that I really know your government name. Or would you like me to go over to the courts and pull your paperwork up? I said I know your government name and I know your address too. See, and unlike me with you don't, you don't know where I live at. And even if you do know where I live at, it's not in my name, Mr. Smarty Pants. Unlike you, did you pay that $8,000 water bill that you owed to the city, or are you still standing outside, urinating on your lawn and pooping in a bucket? Don't get me started, ZX, on you. I should go over to the courts and pull your documents up on that house over there that you live in, trying to make it seem like somebody is really doing something for you. You must have forgot that you got fired from your job for stealing those bags of clothes. Who steals donated clothes, sir? People usually steal new clothes. They don't steal something that somebody else had on. Are you okay? Who the heck steals bags of donated clothes? I know you are a lower class, sir. Yeah, people walk in stores and steal new clothes, not old clothes. You stole bags and bags and bags of clothes, and that's why you got fired, terminated. However, you would like to say it. Stay out of the parking lot of the Home Depot getting twirlies by the gay men back there. Or my fault, the same gender loving men. Stay out the Home Depot parking lot getting twirlies, and then didn't you try to file a lawsuit against the city of Philadelphia? Because they called you a term. Don't you ever try to drag me for the facts of my life. The facts of my life are what they are. They're real. They're not no made up. I ain't trying to sue the PPD for nothing. Sir, I'm going to have to stop by and get your information. You play with fire, CX, and I assure you that I will burn you. I am not Diet. Didn't Diet drag the hell out of you? Didn't she have your information up there while you were on court? While you were in court? Didn't the judge find out that you were being aired, it was being taped and shut your court hearing down? Did you forget about Cookie coming over there to whip your behind? Uh, you must have forgot Cookie, the pretty lady was getting ready to beat you up on your own porch. CX, don't get me started. I know enough about you, ZX. Don't play with me. You had a cookie was getting ready to beat you up on your own porch. What are you talking about? Cookie. came over there dressed in all white, looking like she was getting ready to preach a sermon, was getting ready to beat you from the top to the bottom and drag you all up and down your block. And you're talking about me? A woman was getting ready to beat up a man. Sir, are you okay? Cookie has estrogen. You have testosterone. She had you run up in your house and go get your glickety and call the cops. You are a coward, sir. Don't make me tell that story. A woman had a man scared. You are a coward, sir. And goodbye.